Hello, everybody. It is Chou. We will be recording 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, going down the memory lane for me with the Zero Escape trilogy. Uh, this trilogy comprises of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, or for short, 999, Virtue's Last Reward, and Zero Time Dilemma. 999 was all the way back in the Nintendo DS era, and I enjoyed that very much. I remember playing that back when I was in high school in the dorms, and Virtue's Last Reward was the reason why I got the PS Vita. So, I know it says they continue, but I had a recording last night that didn't work out, so we're gonna start again. You're definitely going to see me stumble anyway, so let's go ahead, shall we? Nine, eight, seven, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1, 0. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What? What the?
As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
What? Whoa!
His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
I should just let you guys know that on the Nintendo DS, it was clearly not voiced, and I really enjoy how Junpei sounds like here.
A bed? I fell pretty far. That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway. Where am I? Wait, it stopped? What's that sound?
Junpei.
That's 5. What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Huh? What the hell is this? A watch? It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off? Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Nah, fam, nah.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
Of course it won't.
What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head. Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship? I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh? What the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, I love that. I love how he sounds there.
What the hell is going on here? What the hell? God damn it! Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Seek a way out. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal: search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on location you'll find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move around the room. Water just keeps pouring through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is gonna stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. Alright, let's just go with the most obvious thing anyway. Once you have obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left will take you to the item screen. The item visible in the lower left is the item currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out items in hand and search different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change between items. There's a towel next to the sink. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in the sink. This is the only drain in this room. Hi. Okay, I think we're done on this side of the room. Well, I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn, nothing here. Oh, was it this one? Alright. Yeah, we don't got anything for that yet. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. There we go, something there. Well, that solves the mystery of whether or not the stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. A screwdriver. Let's combine it. This picture. And we got this. Hi. Oh. Ooh. You know what? Okay. Alright. Combining items. Select Combine on the item screen to combine two items. If the two items can be combined, you will receive a new item. If they cannot, then nothing will happen. Try out different combinations of items you find in your search. Oh, wait. There's something in here. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Yes, there is a blue key. Are you guys seeing the pattern yet? Seeing the pattern yet? No, I don't think we're... No, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, that's all. That's what I needed.
Probably hold on to this key.
Yes, you should probably hold on to the key.
What's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond. Man, work was rough today. Huh? A breeze? Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it. What? Who are... I...
And that's how they get you. Every damn time.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not. Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game. What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Okay, let's look through our items first. Alright, so fairly simple puzzle. All you gotta do is just align. Oh my god. Well, basically just read the symbols. Holy shit. I am finding a difficult time just to make sure this is on the right direction. In the right direction. Oh, okay, there we go. So that would be a colored square and a top left triangle that's hollow. Okay, you know what? Let's just go with this. So if you look at that square, that would be 0. That's 2. Wait, is that really 2? Okay, that's 2. That's 6 and 3. 0, 2, 6, 3 for blue. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations for the minigames are done by clicking the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Operation instructions. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way and then click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in them will be available on the file screen. Press right to open the file screen. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in questions to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single-digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. The digital root of 678 would be 3. Therefore, the digital root of the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be, that's 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10, basically 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards. Huh. So the calculator is gonna be really helpful in this ship. Yeah. Anyway, time to get to the red briefcase. We'll see the items first. That's 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5. And stack of red cards. Alright. So I just did this last night. This is why it seems easy for me. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital root of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you selected 3 cards, click on the device. 1, 2. Yeah, no. Wait, oh shit. I should have just clicked restart. Time to go. Let's go. You found it.
Whoa! Ow! My head. Wait, is it over? Ooh, that felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway? Oh. A door. Another door. Damn this water. Ugh. Let me go. Oh, yes. It opened. What? What the hell? This is the inside of a ship? Well... yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! I gotta get out of here. C deck. B deck. Hurry. A deck's next. What? People.
More
A lot of
people.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer?
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair?
Huh? One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
That's 9 of us then. All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Huh?
Ah! What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him?
Eh?
The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Whoa.
Hey, man, that was dangerous.
Huh? 4? And this one says 5.
They're the same. The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady? Open! Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way.
Bro, if that's not gonna do shit.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way. This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
Damn it!
I don't know why you guys still
Are
try.
there any other doors?
He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell.
Watch out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh,
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back and she landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment,
What?
What's that voice?
This is...
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Some of you I know are familiar with his name. The notary
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
Sounds like something to do with number 9.
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Hey, I got one too.
We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
On this
Why
ship,
do you gotta
you
be
will
so
find
formal?
a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There's one last thing I want to tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink on April 14, 1912. The famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth.
So, there's one thing you must know about the nonary games is that it's whoever organizes these things love to put these characters in an isolated area for whatever reason, and that goes on for the rest of the series.
I hear a bell.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window early. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that?
That guy won't stop shouting.
I know, my head hurts too.
And the others. Whew.
Indeed.
Way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose? Why pick me to be part of this insane game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? What, coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this zero says.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Whoa!
What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. The water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
And you're saying we won't sink till then?
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Ah, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stair.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Why would you roll with that? Jesus.
It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with two of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
What's this?
It's the sun symbol.
There's a mark on
It's
it.
an astrological
Does
sign.
it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And
That's
there's a
Saturn.
strange mark here. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the h.
This is the symbol of Saturn. It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there.
We may as well check again since we're talking.
There, the two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
That would be the
She's
Earth.
right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see. The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some...
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered, in other words.
We're stuck.
We're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
That's the most valid rainbow answer.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors?
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to.
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink. Hey, shut up!
Yeah,
Before
mood.
we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei. We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap.
Unlikely.
If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I'm gonna be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
So sarcastic. Ugh. Love him.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'll be
yes.
Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I'm blind.
You can't see?
I knew it.
Me next! I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Yes. Good luck.
Alright, my number's 5.
Brother.
So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, I feel bad for Junpei at this moment. He's like, I'm ready to have a cool code name like you guys do. But no, she's just like, no, fuck off. We'll just stick to Junpei.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then. So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is Seven. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
This
That
guy.
glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
I'm pretty sure that's not really a valid way to just like describe someone.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
What number are you?
Well, it's pretty clear. Everyone's got their number, so his number should be 9. Oh wait, shit.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Boy, this is gonna get dark.
Yeah?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay back. Ah! If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right. Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
Oh, brother.
Slowly. That's right. Just here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
Okay, I'll do it. Like this.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then,
I forgot
should
that.
you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets?
I for some reasons I've always remembered it as them just scanning the bracelet on the thing. I just forgot that they would actually have to put their hands on the thing.
And find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Door 5. Why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am.
So
So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down. I'm coming over.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door. But it won't open yet.
Because it
Only
needs...
3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
Yeah, the minimum would be 3.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back! No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Wait, don't tell me. Clover's 4, and Ace is 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. In other words...
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
A bit too early to call it, isn't it?
Good. I don't need you anymore. Wait! Here! She's all yours.
Bye.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it! That bastard! Open, damn it! Shit! It won't budge.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
Who lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
God, the voice acting is so good. Oh my god. I did not have this experience back then.
God damn it!
It says engaged.
Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
Bro. Oh, look at this beautiful couple just for this moment. Just look at them. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
A beep? Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Okay. Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people. Ace, Lotus, you think you could give me a hand here? 5 plus 1 plus 8 equals 4. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, this should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on this. You guys ready?
Bro, you ain't ready to
Gonna
see
open it.
what's behind that door.
Oh my god.
Good God. Whoa, that's pretty bad.
He blew up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just this game.
June, are you okay? What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
Oh my god, I vaguely remember what happened here, but also I don't.
let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk? Here we go. How are you feeling? Are you alright?
No, obviously she's not alright.
Why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here?
Simping hours.
Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
It's 10 o'clock then.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna save that here for now. Alright. No. Continue.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap! How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up! Let's get going already!
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the ninth man?
Of course, who else?
Blood. Blood and pieces of flesh.
Now just imagine that you have to stay knowing that that's there for 9 hours. For 9 hours that you're on that ship, that body, that remainings of somebody's flesh is just gonna be there decorating that hallway of the door number 5.
That's no way for a person to die.
I think he just screwed up. He probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive. What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He knows.
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Zero said.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Gold star. What are we in a classroom?
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you.
Snake is the smartest one around here.
I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
A card?
See for yourself.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that. Huh? The hell is this?
I see.
This is Braille. Sorry guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it. Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a bed. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
Bro, I forgot that was a thing.
But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you, and people who you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious.
Y'all see how sick this game is? Y'all seeing this?
I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine.
This is why this is a Halloween project.
In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds.
Because 8 plus 1 equals to 9.
Not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side. And the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed. So long as the door is open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the parasitic wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Note that it doesn't say that if the wearer is dead. Note that.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
I forgot that. Oh, that's a beautiful way of putting it.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
There's a bomb inside me.
Why try? Why even try?
Oh. What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea? Alright, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
Nope. And I wish I was saying this as a spoiler, but to be honest, I do not remember. But I'm just saying nope because that's obviously him trying to wiggle his way out.
Okay, that's good enough for now. So, I have a question. Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together. So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
They're
We're
siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
She is correct, of course. Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Huh.
Ring a bell?
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual.
To me, these people are giving information that they know, and there are hints to their who they actually are.
Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Ain't that how most experiments are like?
I mean, come on! A guy's dead! I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
So it's just gonna be separated by like 5 to 3, right?
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey, man. I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
I forgot how rude he is. I
God.
forgot.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
7 plus 2 equals to 9.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer.
Oh, Snake.
If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
Wait, 4, 2 equals to 6, 6 plus... That would just equal to
What
4.
am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct?
Yeah.
7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 the digital root of 14.
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital root code?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 838365. What would our digital root be?
Jesus. 8, 3, 6, 5. What a puzzle. What a freaking puzzle.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus the digital root of 22.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Just go with number 4.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Now then, goodbye.
Be careful.
Look at that beautiful couple!
So horrible.
Yeah, Snake can see
What
shit.
are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoe.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? Please say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come
It's
on,
gonna be
get over
that
here. We
thing.
gotta
Oh
authenticate.
god.
The beeping stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yes, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Whew. Now it's our turn. I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Run!
Jesus.
Oh, damn. It's counting down. We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. Shit, this one's open.
Same here. It's not moving!
Oh! There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run! Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left! Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone!
Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole.
It's Mars.
What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2.
You don't
3.
need that, just open.
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
God, guys, I forgot. But there is one thing I need to check in this room. That's the most important thing. We gotta check it out. Sick away out! Sorry, I had to read that one out. Alright, so, back. So the most important thing in this game is actually a painting. It's this painting. This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting of or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's a brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. What do you guys think? Looks like there's a room on the right side of this picture. Looks like there's a room on this right side. Oh, alright. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used to shower once. I used to shower once! Only once! That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when you turn it. No water's coming out. Yeah, because otherwise you guys would just be horny. And taking a shower together. Alright. Are we sure that's it? Oh, are we really sure that's it in the bathroom? Huh. Alright. She's so cute. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh yeah, how's your fever?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh,
Guess it really has gone down.
are you worried about me?
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy,
Hmm?
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
Does he have to yell?
You mean like the number of men I've dated? Do you want to know?
She's just teasing him now. She's just... It's... I dare say that this series might be a love story between these two.
Don't worry. Only 18. Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
I have to admit, I liked the more pixelated style of the sprites we had in the original game, by the way. I'm telling you, she's just flirting with him. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping because he's thirsty. He's thirsty for. Oh man, is her fever back? Really? No, no. Oh, I missed this.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
Titanic.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point.
Or it might just be the Titanic itself, or a replica.
I
Won't be
doubt he
too
would have
far.
mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is
I was just saying that.
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history.
I have to admit that as a person who is very fond of mystery, I would go on that. I would. Not that it's actually a mysterious thing, it's just I don't dare say more. It's just that past like that has always been intriguing to me.
Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff. What about you? Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
Yeah. So, here's an example of somebody who might have similar sentiment in regards to this as me. Though I don't exactly believe in curses, it's more the fact that something with an ominous past will always intrigue me.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
And this is a little more into the story of the nunnery games itself, but we're just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna elaborate on that one because we'll figure it out anyway.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right?
Yes, saponification. But that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
And more of this to come.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah. Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
It's something to think about. Dresser key. Yes, there is. Yes, there is somebody she's trying to impress here. She's been dropping hints. Jesus, Jumpy. We got the key. I don't think we can do anything with that. Wait, hold up. No, there's no... Yeah, there's no log in here. It's too bad. Okay, alright, so... Guess we gotta look elsewhere, huh? I forgot we could do that. Doesn't seem to be anything here, so let's look here. Let's smash this bitch open. Hold on. Okay, not the right key. All right. We're gonna need that piece. True. Alright. Alright. Oh, alright, okay. Bank.
Hey, Junpei. Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to
Clover?
read a...
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
That's what the 4 leaves on a clover symbolizes, right?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really. What does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess?
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the take the damn thing, all right? Here.
I'll take it.
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century. And I'm a 21st century guy.
Meanwhile, we just had a talk with June, about
I'm a
curses.
little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Cause it's a half-assed number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
Yeah, same.
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
play? You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
Yeah, stock markets is basically gambling too, you know.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, the zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
Yep, there we go. We're seeing a lot more of Santa. Santa. And He's something.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh. Yeah. I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know?
Oh my god. No one knows.
Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinti, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the nonary game.
Oh, right. The bathroom. I just remembered. Where the hell is the bathroom? Alright, here. Okay, there we go. Makes sense. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. There we go. We got it. Alright, back. Is that not it? Oh shit. Okay, so we got it.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Kotaro Uchikoshi really likes this theories. They are related to quantum physics, and you're gonna see a lot more of that in Virtue's Last Reward.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
I feel that. I felt that, but I also really enjoyed these theories that he used in his stories. I'm so sorry.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns
tend to adapt,
are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
because we're talking about cells here rather than actual people.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
It's not like blatant telepathy.
I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
This is what I mean by this painting being the most important part of 999. I wish I could explain more, but I'm just gonna pick the least making of sense answer.
Funyarimpa.
Hunyarimpa.
See? I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here.
What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarimpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous.
That's practically blasphemous.
Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Hey, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog. See? Like this.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects. Roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment?
Okay, so basically the experiment. I don't know if I should be explaining this kind of stuff because, like, I figured that everyone would have the same line of thought, but because she's going about this quite vaguely, it just means that when that happened, technology was limited and we did not have the amount of connectivity that we do have now. However, even though that was a thing then, the fact that a lot more people in Britain figured out, or rather they saw the solution to the picture, somehow that was telepathically transferred to everybody else around the world. Because more people knew of this thing, and that meant somehow there is a non-visible communication or connection between people who didn't even know each other. And that's kind of like a major part about the series.
There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking
Morphogenetic
about
field.
earlier?
Yes. So morphogenetic field is mostly to do with, like, you know how trees grow and some of them may grow at the same height, but they would still need their own space. So in order to not disturb each other's tree space, they kind of like move around to each other's shape. There's this one tree I know here that we have at a forest reserve that tends to grow like that, and it looks beautiful from ground level. And in a way, I guess that's kind of it, in a way, like how things tend to adapt around each other without having to communicate verbally. Yeah, without having to communicate verbally.
A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
One brain cell.
I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
However, regardless of what they say here, just know that this kind of thing is apparently a very important concept in this series.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word. A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Found it.
Oh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
No good. Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look.
Okay.
Alright, just to be safe, let's save here. No. Alright. Time to look. Well, excuse me, princess. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I feel sorry for Jude. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Nope. Alright, so let's do this a bit more properly. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. Hey man, it's just a joke. Why so serious? God, the amount of references this game had. I forgot. So Lotus is basically hinting that she doesn't cook. Yeah, okay. I have nothing for that. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I just checked that out. sorry. It's a grill. Does that mean it's burning? Yes, you would. You should. He's kind. He's an actually good person. Excuse me. Man, I really don't remember anything in here. Whetstone. That should be for a knife. Alright. A grill ready to grill. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Oh, right, okay. Oh, brother, alright. Ten becomes 16 and base. Chotto matte. Okay, alright, so. F is 15, right? That'd be 24. See, okay, that's 9 here. 10. 9, 10, 15, 16. Nine, 16, 10, 15. I mean, we've got a whetstone. There are literally nothing else. Okay. What are their hints? What other hints do we got here? Ah! So isn't it? Okay. Bottle of oil. I guess I'm gonna put that in the grill. Okay, no, apparently not. Nah, it's enjoyable with some pot. Got it. Korete nani? Sure, there's nothing else here. Yeah. We got a bottle of oil, but I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to, what we're supposed to do with it. Thought so, it's a freezer.
What is this?
Are you blind?
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Oh, shit.
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke.
Hey, Lotus!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please.
Oh, fine. If you say so. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out. Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, if we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Dry ice is just...
Yeah.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to...
Hell if I know.
Oh, well, I figured we...
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the clean... Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Oh,
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
How the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here?
We don't have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about...
But I was wondering the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Right? Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You wanna die?
Now let's get back to work.
Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
Oh, but Jumpy, there's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it.
Are we going back to the mummy?
Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Guys, you hearing this? You hearing this? Seeing this? This is what this game series is all about.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
Are you guys seeing this in relation to the morphogenetic field?
And it didn't end there.
Or
After
just
that
me?
day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
Basically, I think it has something to do with evolution or adaptation of any substances in the world.
But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? If water everywhere's... man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about... Alright, guys. I think that's enough. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here. So, I might go by the name Santa right now, but So let's get cracking, all right?
Selfish. Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we...
Let's try. This is stupid, but yeah, okay, that's so. What stone? Let's get a container. Chunk of pork. Frozen chicken. Wait, what? Oh, right. It's for the meal. What? Oh. Oh, wait. That was dumb. That was super dumb. Let's go. Come on, there's a bottle here. Okay, right. Ah, Jesus. Combine.
Put water and make sure the... Now I just have to put...
Alright, so, what... We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to... If we just throw a rock or something at it...
A small rock.
Alright, this... Alright, guys, stand... Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in... Come on, get inside. All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
Oh, oops.
That's a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right,
He
here I
sounds
go.
so cold.
3, 2, 1.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's...
The blast must...
Yes! Oh,
Hooray! We're...
move! Oh, god damn it! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen?
Hey, where's Lotus?
Oh no.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
She just left. Like, just took a nap.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside, but she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Rude.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Same for you, Santa. Alright, we need that chicken. I mean pork. Pretty sure that paper is for the code. But what's this number for? Yeah, right. Okay, so we don't need to go back in there. There's nothing. So what can we sharpen? What can we sharpen to? Need to cut the meat open, but is there any knife? Through. So this is still not solved yet. Yeah, but what do we need to sharpen? Well, if I could use that whetstone to sharpen my mind, I would. It's just cheese here. Oh!
A rusty? I don't think we'll be...
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste.
Oh,
Oh, no reason. I was just thinking about...
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with...
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Jesus. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
If A is 10, if A is 10, B is 11, 12, C is 12. 12 plus 16 plus 15. C, okay, 12 plus 16 plus 15. Let's go back to that. 10 plus 16 plus 15, 41. But I'm just gonna have to make sure again. Plus 15, plus 16, plus 15. 41, right? 43. I might have to... Yeah, okay. And it should be 43. It should be 43. Let's go with that. Wait, oh shit. the card key should be in there. 7 key cards, so we're going out that way. You found it.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
Yes, that's
That
what
means
we
the map was
established.
right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the...
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed, but it's open now. What do you think that means?
Means they went out one way to open
They
the
opened
gate.
it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
D.
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
That'll be Pluto, right?
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it.
I hate you, Junpei.
That seems like...
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Oh, it's Mercury.
The
Yeah, my
horns
bad.
symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes herpes, whatever.
Hermes herpes, whatever. Oh my god. Was that line in the original?
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to this...
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. What?
It's the next checkpoint.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there
It's
are
the
beds.
infirmary.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you?
Seems kind of
No
sus.
point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
I mean, if you see the authentication device at the side, chances are it's not gonna open.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
So it's not turned on.
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
You don't hear the little T.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
I'm pretty sure that's not it.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
Just
I
means
believe
this.
the bottom of the device has been removed.
Hello. Ace.
Ace,
7 and Clover.
How?
How did you guys...
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna stop it for now.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Yep. Okay. Chances are we do not know until we go through what the door that they went through. We're not gonna figure out what exactly happened there. But so far, nothing drastic has happened, so we can just chill for now. I say that because I know that there are things that are gonna happen at this from this point on, because I remember this room being the witness to a lot of things. So yeah, I think I've been clocking in around like 2 hours at least on this bit so far. So I guess we're gonna have to save this game for now and see you guys later. We'll continue whenever I feel like. So that's the beginning of our Halloween journey together, guys. I hope you've been enjoying this. Thank you for watching.